Hi, I'm Brandon Pucket. We're outside of Libby, Montana out here on the side of Highway 2, and I bought this Mavic Pro close to 6 months ago. I've been hiking up peaks and flying it. I've got a little experience with it, and I was just gonna tell you a few tips that I learned on the little bit of flying I've done to avoid any problems, and we'll go from there. So I'm making sure that my picture is a decent hue and that my shutter speed is gonna be twice my frame rate. All right, so I'm gonna go fly this down to the swinging bridge, which is kind of an iconic thing for the Libby area in Lincoln County, and we're gonna get some cool video footage of it. And now this warning right here that came up is a high wind velocity warning, fly with caution. That comes up all the time. You don't really need to worry about that until the wind starts getting to about 15-20 miles an hour. We got a train coming, and I'm catching that with the shot here. So what you want to do when you're taking pictures with your drone is you want to find spots that have nice lines. If you got yourself a river and you can find a nice curve in the river, if you can find any type of curve that looks really cool with the landscape, you want to do that. And you always have to be thinking from above, because as a photographer I am with a normal camera, it's hard to get used to taking a picture from the air, and it's a completely different perspective. So you want to imagine yourself up above looking down at what's going to look cool. And after a while, you can actually get good enough to where you know, just driving on the road, that would be a really cool place to take a shot from the air. And once you practice that a few times, you would be amazed at how you start thinking in those terms of from above, and you can actually realize what's gonna be cool and what's not. All right, so I'm just gonna show you guys what I do when I'm taking pictures. We have the bridge here. We have the train line here, which makes actually for a really cool composition. I'm gonna focus on the bridge, and I'm gonna take a shot. I have my graph here. As you can see, I believe it's my darks are pretty high right now, and my lights aren't very, but I can always change that by bumping up my ISO, which I don't like to put it above 200 if I don't have to, and I can move my shutter speed down, which obviously can make a shot more blurry, but as you can see, a lot more details are in this picture now. And with this graph here, you can see that my highs are actually a little bit too high, but I like to use that graph. Now this is nice because the ISO is back down to 100. It's automatically focusing where I want it. I take the picture. Take as many pictures as you want, that's what I say, because you never know what's gonna look cool when you get home and you plug it into your computer. And here's the other, what you can do with this photo is, there's an HDR button, and it's an automatic HDR, and it's not perfect, but it actually does a pretty good job. And you wanna be as stable as possible when taking HDR because it takes a lot of pictures, obviously, a lot of tones. So I'm gonna just let it sit here while it's taking the shot. You want to wait and not move your drone until it's done. So there we go. Now it's done taking the shot. I'm taking a few different brightnesses. a few different pictures with different exposures, because I want to make sure that I get one that I really like when I get home. So I'm taking them with different exposures, the exact same picture, exact same spot, and then when I get home I can decide which ones come out the best. All right, so I've had a great time out here flying today in Libby, Montana. You can go to Pucktography on Instagram. It's Pucktography, or you can get on Facebook, and I have the same name, Pucktography, on a Facebook page. And then also you can go to ezflight on YouTube to check out some of Jiraiya's work, which is really awesome. I've seen it myself. And subscribe to his channel on YouTube, and he has a lot of awesome, great tips on how to fly these drones and really cool footage too. And thanks for tuning in today.